For those of you who might have checked YouTube, and thanks to Mr. Baba Richards for putting this last year's festival on YouTube. So far we had up to, when I last checked, that was maybe about half an hour ago, we had 1,063 hits. So really, let's give it means that people are really enjoying the participants' performance, and we hope that today is even going to be better, because last year our 2009 participant and winner could not come to defend her title, and today we're going to have Ms. Christine Luke defending her title. She has not done that yet, and so we'll have Mr. Jubeno putting up a really strong fight. But as I said to Mrs. Luke when I met her a few days ago, this year it's woman time, so we can do it again.
Well, we call it a competition, but I would prefer to refer to it as a sort of festival to celebrate birds, the wonderful set of birds that we have on the island and we're known for in this region in particular. And of course, almost the combination of a month-long Caribbean Endemic Birds Festival, which in Dominica, we're actually celebrating our 8th edition in Dominica, although it started about 2 years. We started in 2004, and the festival itself in the Caribbean started in 2002. But for these 8 years in Dominica, we've had very exciting calendar of events each year, headed of course by a team, a small team at the Forestry Division, headed by Forest Officer Mr. Arlington James, who's been doing a very good job. And we have got a very formidable team of experts on the island in terms of birds. Assistant Forest Officer Mr. Stephen Dura, of course, Mr. Bertrand John Baptist, and Mr. Randall Winston, and of course Miss Andrea herself, who's in charge of the environmental education unit of the division. So basically we have a very formidable team with people who are very much passionate, not only about birds, but of course nature and the preservation and conservation of Dominica's rich biodiversity. And we're very much happy at the Forestry Division to be able to put together such an activity. In fact, the Whistle as a Bird, this is the 3rd edition, and it's becoming one of the more popular events in the Caribbean Endemic Bird Festival. And not only in Dominica, but across the region where all the other countries who would have seen our Whistle as a Bird competition, they're very much impressed by it. And the people at the Society for the Conservation of Caribbean Birds, who's the overall organizers, they themselves are very much appreciative of the work that the division is doing and our small team of very dedicated and professional officers.
Each judge will give up to 10 points for each round, for each participant. So in other words, after he does his 3 imitations, then he will amass 30 points, well, up to 30 points per judge. And we have 3 judges, so he will amass grand total of up to 90 points, right? I guess maybe we can add another 10 points for something else, but anyway, it's up to 90 points for the time being. Of course, the winner will be the person with the most points. If there's a tie, then we will have a tie break. We might have to do 1 extra bird. Okay? It could happen especially for 2nd or 3rd place, or even the top place for that matter. As I mentioned a while ago, during the competition, the 4 persons who are not competing at the time, they will be out of earshot. In other words, Jubino won't be able to hear what Marcus is whistling. Neither will Edison be able to listen to what Kristen is doing, etc. Okay? Or Jefferson.
Christopher Jefferson Warrington, Warner Village. Bird I'm going to imitate is the owl. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Thank you.
Christine Luke, a trumpeter.
Go back. Name of the bird is Go Back.
I'm going to whistle the scaly necked, or the redneck pigeon, or the ramier.
Well, if you know what it does, it's a link of communication. So it goes like, compare. Compare. Oui. Manger, oui. Pas honte, non? Non. Qui est moun qui honte? Compare. So take note.
You know the bird? Black whisker cereal. Cereal. Sorry. The CCZ.
I am going to do my last bird, the robin, which the French call it guive à linette.
Forestry Division Coordinating Committee Award of Recognition presented to you, Arlington James, for 8 years of outstanding work and leadership as chairperson of Forestry's Caribbean Endemic Birds Festival Committee. Your dedication and strong managerial abilities have contributed immeasurably to a high standard and success of Dominica's participation in the Caribbean Endemic Bird Festival, presented at the third Whistle Like a Bird contest, sponsored by the Signman. And as Mr.
Let me, before listening to Mr. James, again, I think I made some small remarks at the last week when we had the presentation by Mr. Dura at the WLAB Center. But Mr. James had his dedication over 30-something plus years in conservation, and I mentioned then that he is a Dominican treasure. I don't know how Dominican can actually give any recognition to somebody like that, but at least from the committee of the organizing committee of the Caribbean Endemic Bird Festival, presented it to him, it might just, like in terms of what the division be, his last in terms of coordinating, will be, but definitely definitely going to try to have him. But Mr. James is, as I said, somebody that Dominica, I don't know when we remember somebody, every once in a while somebody of that in every different realm. In music, you have the Bob Marleys, in reggae, you have the, in soca, you have the Mighty Sparrows, but the calypso, and every once again you have that type of personality who comes down and very difficult to replace. Mr. James, I'm sure we have lots more years of contributing. I'm sure that somebody like him would never, ever, even if we probably not in official capacity in the vision, will never be able to leave, knowing him, but even for the short period of time that I've been, working with him, I know that he's somebody who will never be able to leave. Stop being involved in activities such as this. So, Mr. James, let me just again thank you very much.
When I went to Tobago, I heard about the festival, and when I got back home again, I said, well, Dominica has to participate in it. Come here on high water, we have to participate. We started small and we started growing. Okay? And I think right now we have reached the stage where almost the envy of some of the islands in terms of organizing a program for the festival. And as I said, we would not have done what we have been doing without the dedication of all the team. And as a matter of fact, the coordinating team consists of Stephen Durant, Dr. Moody, Royal Mr. Andre. And of course we have, these are the 5 persons you see up front, but there's a whole larger team that works with us. We have Marshall, we have John, we have Mickey, so many jumping up on the posters, and it's a lot of effort that goes into it. So I just want to receive this on behalf of the team. Thank you very much, and let us hope that next year's Whistle Like a Bird will be even bigger. Thank you very much.
Our second runner-up with 63 points over a total of 90 is Miss Christine Luke. Is Mr. Edison Session. For the second time, with 73 over possible 90 points is Mr. Juvenile Henry. And we call on Mr. Nad from Dominica and Castle Comfort Lodge to present the winning prize. It's a night for two at the Castle Comfort Lodge.
Mr. Juvenile Honoré, winner of the bird competition. Present you one night to on the Castle Comfort Lodge at Dominica. Hoping you enjoy the stay first and look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
The strict saltator. The red-legged thrush. The house rat, which is the seal. The lesser Antillean fly catcher, which gives you and last but not least, which is the Jaco. Thank you.
I think next year we have a few adjustments to make. Of course, we will look on to 2012. I'm hoping that we have a bigger competition that will have maybe 6 but 7. I think we're growing incrementally, that is good. And we have to thank again Bullseye Productions for putting that on the internet. And I was quite surprised. Just about 3 weeks ago, when we had a meeting with Mr. Trendala Richards, and we just checked online and there was 700 and something hits. And as Ms. Sandra said, when we checked this morning, there was 1,000 something hits already. So the competition is getting a lot of popularity. And I think probably the first of its kind in Dominica and probably for the Caribbean. At this point in time, we're just going to have a little bit of entertainment. It's a hastily put together band. And I see that one of them is strutting around, it looks like a CKA. And it's black and yellow, a bit of white. Of course, a bit of white with the CKA as its black, yellow, and white colors. And it's a band called the Twombly Chorale. Unfortunately, we did not have a Twombly, or anybody did like a Twombly. The Twombly is a bird that is a trembler, but yeah, the Twombly. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, the Twombly. The Twombly is a bird that does trembles. You don't want to know what's wrong with it. It has Malpadi. But it's a brown bird, and it's one of the forest birds, which I'm sure some of you who hike the trails would probably see down there. So at this point in time, I'm just going to invite the Twombly Chorale to entertain you.
Don't worry about the things, 'cause everything gonna be alright. up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Pretty little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you too. Singing, don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile in the rising sun. Pretty little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, singing, this is the message to you too. Singing, don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Pretty little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, singing, this is my message to you too. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Yellow bird up high in banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone like me. Did your lady friend leave the nest again? That is very sad, make me feel so bad. You can fly away, in the sky away. You are lucky than me. I also have a pretty girl. She's not with me today. They always get the pretty girl, make them nest, then they fly away. Oh, yellow bird up high in banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone. Oh, better fly away in the sky away. Pick a coming soon, pick from night to noon. Like a yellow youth, like a banana too. They gonna leave you someday. Wish that I was a yellow bird, I'd fly away with you. But I am not a yellow bird, so here I sit, nothing else to do. Oh, yellow bird, up high in banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone. Oh, did your lady friend leave the nest again? That is very sad, make me feel so bad. You can fly away in the sky away. You're lucky than me. Oh, back. You can fly away in the sky away. You must rock it down the air. I also have a pretty girl. She's not with me today. They all the same, the pretty girls. Make them nest and they fly away. Oh, yellow bird, I'm banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone like me. Better fly away in the sky away. Pick a coming soon, pick from light to noon. Black on yellow, you like banana tree. You will love someday. Oh, oh, oh. Do you know the song? Do you know the song? Nobody here knows the song. Can you not join us? That is very smart. If you feel so bad, you can fly away in the sky away.